Assalamualaikum, selamat pagi, petang dan malam kepada semua penonton channel Putra Kadal yang berumur dari bayi sehingga warga emas. Hari ini aku nak try main game baru, iaitu game Alan Wake 2, iaitu Alan Silakan Bangun. Alan Wake 1 aku dah pernah main, jadi cuma aku tak rekod, cuma aku dah tahu jalan cerita dia. So, aku punya tunggu game ni sangat lama. Sangat-sangat lama. Dan akhirnya, waktu untuk aku main sampai juga akhirnya. Dan tanpa buang masa, kita new game. Kita terus start story. Tips, ada tips itu. Tips untuk orang noob, tak perlu baca.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Okay, ni lah Alan Wake dia.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Okay. Monster ada banyak bentuk, dia kata. Banyak muka. Dia pakai seluar tak tu? Okey, pakai. Dia pakai ya. Nasib baik. Jangan cakap dah mula. Yap. Okey, dah mula guys. Okey, mempersembahkan Alan Wake 2. Alan Silakan Bangun, episod 2, season 2. Semoga cerita dia seronok. Aku memang tunggu game ni lama dah. Okay, tak bawa masa, kita terus. Okay, boleh lari. Oi, mak kau apa tu? Siapa sih ni? Head.
Where'd he gone?
Batu. Lari, jangan masa. Bunyi apa tu? Okey. Nampak selamat sebenarnya. Mak kau. Okey. Mak, terkejut aku. Hei, apalah ada bayang-bayang si Alan pula tu. Aduh. Alan. Alan bangun dah ni. Terus. Aku tak tahu ni siapa. Karakter siapa ni. Karakter tambahan je kot. Tak perlu ambil serius. Ya Allah. Game save. Okey. Tu tanda tak bagus namanya. Jalan apa ni? Tak boleh. Naik. Bunyi apa tu? Apa ni? Tu lampu. Okey, kalau korang nak tahu, lampu adalah tempat selamat dalam game ni. Monster tak suka tempat lampu. Oh. Mana jalan? Mana jalan anjay? Mak kau. Ni. Ya Allah. Ya Allah. Kejar lagi ke? Dia kejar lagi. Ya Allah Akbar. Sudah. Alah. Dah kena. Sudah. Astaga. Hui. Dia ambil jantung orang tu. Oh. Polis tadi Polis dia tu tahu. Ketuk jadi dia. Dah kena belah dun. Ngeri siap. Mantap terkejut nah. Okey. Mempersembahkan Elden Ring 2. Okey. Berdasarkan apa prolog tu, ada orang kata ajaran sesat penyembah pokok kat situ. Dia kata. So itu je lah jadi yang aku tahu prolog dia yang kita faham. Kita tengok seterusnya apa jadi. Okey, ada siapa? Logan. Lagi siapa? Saga, kereta Saga, Proton Saga.
Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Oh. Okey, ni Proton Saga, yang sebelahnya Casey.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
She? Logan? Logan bukan orang lelaki. Tak kisah, tak nak tahu.
It
Teruskan.
can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Betul.
Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Maksudnya? Sebalik nama
Here we are. Cauldron
main character
Lake.
dia. Sebalik.
Time to get to work.
Okay, sorry lag sikit. PC tak berapa padu. Hal-hal Tuan Iban je lah ya.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene.
Okay. Dah
There's
start
the
ni.
car.
Confirm.
So where's
Okay.
the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Oh, written one. Invitation. Apa nama? Apa? Invitation apa nama bahasa Melayu? Bahasa Melayu ajakan. Bukan ajakan. Invitation lah.
Before we get swallowed up by the trees.
I should take a look at that map.
Oh, flashlight E. Flashlight E. Di tengah hari buta jangan guna flashlight. Tak function. Dia kata apa? Tengok map. Okay. Tengok map. Okay, shift lari. Okay. Macam biasa. Apa tu? F. The map displays key location in the area.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Map. Main place. Cauldron Lake. Oh, sini. Bahasa besar mat. Besar game ni. Apa tu? P player maksudnya apa? P. Oh, kedudukan kita lah. Okay. Goal. Get to the crime scene. Find the deputies. Cari polis. Okay, jom. Tunggu jap, jom. Okay, dia orang ni FBI. Okay. Oh, ni.
Hey there.
Ah,
It's
yeah.
Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
Okay.
You're half right,
Setengah betul dia cakap. Okay.
Anderson.
Oh, ada ni.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case.
Proton
Seems
Saga
you already
Anderson.
know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan.
Polis juga. Okay.
I just figured
Polis.
that, you know, that
When are those damn feds gonna show up, Mulligan?
federal agent's right here, Thornton.
Ah.
My partner, Thornton, down at the
Thornton.
crime scene.
Okay.
He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Saya dengar sangat jelas ya. Jap, nak yang mana?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton.
Sabar tonton ni. Aduh,
We
tonton.
reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Oh, ni yang dicabut demi jantung tu kan dari sektor sesat tu. Any witness?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners.
Out of
I
towners.
wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
I mentioned the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry.
Huh.
Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Nak tengok
I
body
want to
dia.
see the body. How do we get there?
Oh,
Mayan.
sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Ni saya tempat beriadah ni.
Tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Sibuk siap tonton. Orang tahu lah. Apa ni? Meet Deputy Tonton at the general store. Okay. Okay, terima kasih.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
You can access the case board inside the Mine Place tab. Apa ni?
The Mine Place.
Mine
My
Place?
version of the Mine Palace technique.
Oh.
To sift through clues and work the case.
Oh.
Building the Mine Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Oh, dia macam tepat
The
khas
facts are on the board.
dalam otak dia untuk fikir menyelesaikan kes macam tu lah. Investigate kes tu macam tu. Oi, ni semua detektif macam ni ke via otak dia? Terfikir macam ni kot. Mungkin lah ya. Aku bukan detektif tadi. Terus ya.
Everything we know about the previous murders.
Oh,
Worth taking another look.
the second another look. The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clue and progress the investigation. Okay, you can use. Wih, dan cakap aku yang kena. Ya, anak fruit ni. Oh, kena baca ke ni? Apa ni?
I see you're
Alamak,
already
salah tekan.
hard at
Okey,
work,
tak apa.
Anderson. Close
Ya,
to
ya, macam nak
cracking it?
pergi tadi? Case board. Macam nak pergi atas? Okey, ni macam ni. All victim reported missing 2010. No other commonalities tu apa? Okey, tak nak tahu. Okey, ni yang orang hilang. Murder method. Select different murder. Perutnya ni mengembang macam ada ni. Okey. Killer profile. Killer profile. Apa tu? Ada pisau diguna tu. Ada ni apa orang kata ni. Apa nama tu? Pisau. Oh, ya ke? Mak ai. Oh, dia tak pause game tu kalau pergi main place. Dia kena tempat tenang baru boleh pergi main place. Okey, faham. Noted. Serius lah mekanik game dia macam ni dulu.
Hey, Casey.
Ha.
You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am.
Oh.
You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled.
Oh, power
I
rupanya
don't wanna
Saga
slow you
ni.
down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real
Okay.
funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not. Whoa.
Apa ni? Hai, nak turun pun ada button. Turun je lah. Apa ni? Mirror peak. Okey. Macam nak keluar ni? Oh, is it? Cuba lari. Lambat sangat lah. Game ni katanya lama tau. So tu kena cepat sikit. Nak habis masuk aku.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Dia kata. Biar betul mat kau ni.
Damn.
Suka tingkau lah.
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain.
Okey, dia suka hujan.
Here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Mai.
How much there can I make it, Mulligan?
Oh, bayar.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Okey, ni yang bising dari tadi tu. Tonton.
FBI, huh? That's so cool.
Dah kenapa?
Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Sekejap. Apa kena mengena dengan cerita Alan Wake ni? Kita tengok.
Those are real? You guys
Macam tak ada kena mengena kan?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Oh ni. Seram
Now,
siap.
this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks,
Ai.
Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table.
Okey.
Ritualistic.
Macam ritual kan. First key image. Allow Saga to see active clue. The key image can be set to be.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Coincidence. Kebetulan. Okay. Find evidence. Jom. Macam nak keluar? You can collect clue from the body to progress.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Oh. Dia letak sini. Function apa tu dibelah tapi tak.
Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Hati-hati ya.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Okay, lepas tu kita letak macam tu. Macam mana nak letak? Ni. Okay, heart was removed but they left on the table near the body. Was this murder interrupted? Interrupted dan dengan ni dengan Ed dengan siapa tadi seorang tu? Tami ke? Temi semua dia.
Nah.
Hah? Maksudnya? Betul ah? Oh. Macam tu, macam ni. Oh, okay. Faham.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But
Sama.
this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
4 kes macam ni. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. Okay.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Mesti lah. Okay,
Multiple
betul
people
lah.
were here.
Detektif
Multiple
kan.
killers?
Ada ramai tu yang apa nama orang ajaran sesatnya tu. Ni ada apa-apa dalam ni? Tak ada, jangan keluarkan flashlight. Tak ada function. Ni apa? Dia.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent
Okay.
time here. Waiting.
Menunggu apa sih ya?
Someone left in a hurry.
Tripod.
Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
For later maksudnya. Belum. Kena ni
Was
dulu.
he killed here or brought here after? For display.
Lagi mana? Sekejap. Aku ni bukan detektif, jadi kita main bedal-bedal apa ni?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms.
Wait.
Oh, and sisters.
Oh. Polis dekat Nightingale ni, kalau korang nak tahu. Polis dekat Alan Wake 1. Dia polis. Dan sekarang dia dah kiok dekat sini. Okay.
Footprints indicating multiple killers.
Ada ramai pembunuh. Okay.
Quite the party.
Quite party. Okay, dah tu je yang aku dapat setakat ni. Mana lagi? Lagi ke? Mana?
So you knew our victim.
Dia kenal.
Didn't recognize him in his current state, but yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico.
Quantico.
Never worked any cases together. After his partner got
Kenal.
killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
What happened after he got fired? Cuba tanya dulu.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same
Okay.
as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him
Tak
go?
tahu apa berlaku.
I only know the rumors.
Okay, ada rumor.
Depression led to booze,
Ada
booze led to
depression.
paranoia. He got some
Paranoia.
wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
Kan?
but no happy ending.
Oh, dia kata jadi ni depression. Nightingale ni. Lagi siapa? Nightingale went off the deep end. FBI fired him.
Robert Nightingale,
Robert Nightingale.
ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Ex-FBI. Ni siapa? Oh, ni Casey. Muka Casey, okay.
They planned for the murder to happen here,
Okay.
passing the time with equipment ready.
Dia
They
dah...
were waiting for him.
Oh.
But why Nightingale?
Kan?
He's been missing for 13 years.
Okay.
Why here? Why now?
Kenapa di sini? Kenapa sekarang? Dia
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See
What?
what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Oh. Profiling. You can use profiling inside Saga's mind. Place to get inside the head of suspect and victim. Using intuition, Saga can discover new clue by profiling people.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years.
MIA.
How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too.
Okay.
You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Aku masih tertanya, apa kaitan dengan ni tu?
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Like a switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Aki feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now after 13 years?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake.
Okay, jom pergi
Lead the way.
Tasik.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Kau tunggu sini, jaga mayat. Tak kau kena colik pula dan ajar sesat. Si penyembah pokok tu.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated.
Eh.
Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged
Okay.
him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers.
Buka.
The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Maksudnya dalam setiap kepala detektif ni macam saga lah kot ni. Ada kepala apa ada dalam minda dia tu ada macam situasi macam ni kan. Ada apa orang kata mind place macam tu kan. Wih, smart juga para detektif ni. Examine tu apa? Block path.
Tracks.
Track.
Barefoot.
Barefoot.
Nightingales?
Nightingale lah. Siapa lagi?
They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
Makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Ambil lah. Okay, ambil.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines
Alan.
sketched out and edits added with a pen.
Alan dul.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story.
Alan bangun dul.
Killer left a message.
It's for us.
What?
The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a
aku dah
game
kata
with
dah.
them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew.
Sekejap. Sebelum, kalau korang nak tahu, Alan ni sebenarnya dia terperangkap tau dekat dunia, bukan dunia manusia lah, di dunia tak tahu lah dunia apa tu, dunia sebalik mata kot namanya. Dia macam terperangkap kat dunia tu, tak boleh keluar ke dunia asal. Itulah sebab sedikit. Tapi dia boleh interact tau. Macam ni. Dia boleh interact dengan dunia manusia melalui bagi tu kertas sini lah, macam tu lah. Okey, sambung. Semakin menarik ya.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way.
Figure what
Either he dropped
weapon.
this page, or the killers left it for us.
Bukan killer dul, ni dia nak membantu dul.
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Ni kata apa tadi? Figure out what happened to Nightingale, okey. Oh. Macam nak keluar kan? Equip. Tak boleh keluarkan pun.
We found a page in the woods.
Ha.
A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
What? Maksudnya?
I must find out what.
Ada sesuatu dalam badan dia maksudnya. Macam tu. Dalam hati maksudnya.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst mom. Okay, dari anak dia tu.
I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Sekejap. Tu masih ada update baru ke apa tu? Dia macam ada ikon bulat warna ni. Oh, okay.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Okay, betul lah tu. Okay, jom.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're
Apa tujuan
twisting
dia?
events to create their own narrative to do what? Entertain some fantasy?
Ni apa ni?
Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Aku kat mana ni? Ui. Tempat apa sial? Aku yang masuk je ni. Tak ada apa. Seram siap pintu pula dah. Mana ni? Wih. Ya. Tunggu. Nak turun pun ada button tu. Yang ni, jom. Oh sini, okey.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera?
Caldera tu apa?
This whole mountain used to be an active volcano.
Oh, mountain lah
Imagine
ni.
the force it took to carve this
Gunung-gunung.
crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science
Okay.
fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
Almost
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
You made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after
Lah.
breakfast.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh,
Oh.
and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the
Masa
gate.
suara
It's a
macam tu?
shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Okay, terima kasih.
Thanks.
Take the car back to Bright Fall.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
Terbuka
At
tu siapa
the
tu?
diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Eh. Hah? Oh. Ni kereta. Sampai.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Jom. Naik kereta kan? Jumpa buka.
I
Saksi.
can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Mahal ai. Serius lah. Dia thrill tu, thrill. Saya excited je tu kan. Itulah istilahnya. Dia ada festival kat
Need
sini.
to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Cantik juga grafik dia. Boleh jalan-jalan lama lawas yut.
The diner's just up the waterfront.
Waterfront.
Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Kau tak habis kopi kau. Flooded. Saya nak beli. Oh, tak ada orang, okey. Hari ni ada ni apa nama festival rusa. Dekat town. Siapa yang cakap tu? Ni ke?
Hey, how's it going?
Ya. Tak ada internet pun. Jangan disoloh muka member tu. Siapa yang cakap tu? Hati-hati buat kerja bang. Macam tak ada pasang je kau ni. Tak nak tahu lah. Sekejap. Oh ni yang cakap rupanya. Assalamualaikum bang.
We'll be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
Hello.
I'm gonna go check something out.
Eh.
Be right
This is my
back.
first Deer
Got
Fest, so I don't know what to expect really. It is the finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer. The happiest day of the year. Like Christmas. But
Boleh terjun tak ni? Tak boleh.
well, I certainly hope so.
Dear. Cute.
Oh dia, diner.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
Waalaikumsalam.
I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's
Okey, terima kasih.
Washington's
Walaupun aku
finest.
tak suka kopi sangat, tapi tak apa.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
Yang
I'm
kau
Agent
memang dari
Saga
tadi menunggu
Anderson.
kopi kan?
This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And
Tim
let me just
Breaker.
say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
Ada witness
They
kat sini
made
kan.
them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey,
Buku
you
tu yang
compare
betul
notes
lah
with the
yang add
sheriff.
dengan
Take your
Temi.
time.
Kau ni mana?
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Oh, dia dinner. Okay.
I can't believe that happened.
Oh, ni dinner ni lah. Dekat.
Have some pie.
Aku ingat toilet ni. Oh, ni.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm
Oh,
Tammy and
betul lah.
who's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is
Temi
fine.
dengan Ed.
So are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our
Tak,
hotel and
itu
decompress
sekarang
after
bukan
what we saw.
menuduh kau.
Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just
ni
have a few
risau.
questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Oh, ya, kayaknya tengok ni. So, satu dulu, satu.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer.
Okay.
True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details.
Okay.
Perfectly legal.
Alan Wake. Apa yang kau
So
nampak?
what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny
Itu
dipping
dia.
at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult.
Ritual.
Then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
Betul juga kan?
They were shouting, "Cult
Penyembah
of the
pokok.
tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Dia nak cakap something tadi, tapi
The cult of the tree.
Huh.
What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something.
Huh.
A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
betul.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder.
Betul.
They were telling the truth.
Okay, aku tahu yang kau sedang menyerokkan sebuah necklace. Rantai leher. Sila bagi kepada saya sekarang juga.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Tahu siap ni.
Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
Oh, gila power siap Saga. Tahu baik.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I
Siapa Ros?
and breathe.
Kak Ros kah?
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl.
Maksudnya?
How are you? I'm sorry. sorry.
Aku
Who are you?
tak kenal kau. Siapa kau?
I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose.
Kau panggil aku silly?
You know me. I don't think I do.
Oh, dia tak kenal lah. Siapa?
And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
Salah orang ni, Mak.
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird. You don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Kau salah orang
If
ni.
you say so.
What the heck? Something suspicious dengan Saga ni. Dia blocking traumatic evidence, traumatic memory, maksud aku. Cup necklace. Go to the sheriff station. Kat sini yang ada ni kan. Oh, dah mula dah. Tak ada apa. Siapa yang humming tu? Brightfall map. Manor, wellness center. Tak perlu kot. Wow, ni tempat berhantu ni dul. Cut necklace. Tak boleh. Okey, tak boleh. Oi. Ada ni ke apa nama? Dulu kat Alam Week 1 dulu kat sini seramnya. Ada something happen kat sini. Korang kena tengok Alam Week 1. Okay. Seram siap dulu. Ada something berlaku kat tandas tu. Korang kena tengok Alam Week 1. Tengok gameplay siapa-siapa. Asal buka torchlight ni again.
All set?
Assalamualaikum.
My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Morgue, okay, jom.
Well,
Pergi
Casey,
morgue.
I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult.
Penyembah
The cult of the
pokok.
tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard
Yang
of this
jagut lah
cult
tu ni
of the
pun.
tree, Sheriff?
Kau
Only
ni.
the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
Oh.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Tak kisah lah. Tak siapa tau tu.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose?
Rose.
Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But
Jangan cakap Rose tu adalah dalang sebalik semua ni. Mungkin aku terlebih fikir kot. Sekadar teori.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Have a nice day.
Hai. Screen sini kau type apa tu? Yang pura-pura busy man. Tak elok man. Buat kerja betul-betul ya.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's
Aduh.
a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations.
Ngantuk mat cepat man.
Yes.
Aduh.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start
Nightingale
with the
body.
external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What a...
Ni cakap
They
betul
did
ni.
leave something inside his chest.
What? Serius ah? Ditinggalkan sesuatu?
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This
Okay.
looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo
Nightingale tak ada
guy.
tattoo. Okay, noted.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Maksudnya water
It
post.
doesn't add up.
Ni?
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing. How'd they manage that?
Okay, he gets bored.
Time to see what Nightingale's
Okay.
body can tell us.
Anything learned from the body? Okay, nih.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Okay. Wih, ngeri siap. Wait, what? Ada surat, Dul.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made
Okay.
them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages.
Oh, ada orang jumpa juga.
I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Okay.
No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
Aku pun Nightingale ni. Sengaja terbaik ah. Dia hidup, Dul.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Asal tak ada subtitle. Apa tu? Pistol.
I'll make you pay.
Weh. Lah. Weh.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to sit in the light to What? Wih. Mana?
He can't see me in the light.
Mana polis lain, Dul?
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe haven will restore some of your health if you leave or attack from a safe haven.
Go!
Hah? Anjay. Ambil weh.
Vanished.
Hilang. Ah, sudah. Chapter 1 selesai. Apa ni? Lah, aduh. Aku dah tertekan pula dah.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Okey, rasanya chapter 1 selesai. Agak slow ya untuk mula-mula ni, standard lah. Macam tengok movie lah, mula-mula slow. Tak faham apa benda ni kan. Makin lama makin faham lah. Tengok kita nak makin faham sikit. Nightingale boleh hidup walaupun hatinya sudah tiada. Jadi sampai situ je lah video kali ni. Chapter 1 selesai. Kita sambung chapter seterusnya di video akan datang. Aku berhenti kat sini dulu. Terima kasih yang dah tengok. Stay tune. Sambungan episod 2 chapter 2 Alan Wake 2, itu Alan bangunlah. Assalamualaikum. Bye bye. Jumpa lagi.